Yeah. It all started with two old friends, Kevin the drinker and Josh the thinker. Then we found ourselves a badass cherub. Let's talk about it. Nonsense, far right, getting strange. We said, you know what fixes this? A dose of common sense, man. Kevin got the jokes, Josh got the facts, calling out the bullshit no matter where it's at. Laughing through the madness, keeping it real. Turned a couple barstool talks into something people feel. Then along came Matt down the middle, dropping truth. Fact-checking machine in a cherub suit. Three regular guys trying to cut through the noise, bringing common sense back, girls and boys. This is the lost art of common sense. Where the world went left, we said, here's the balance. From the bar stool to the microphone, we roast the crazy with the funky tone. Lost art of common sense. Hey, common sense. Hey. A little bit of reason in a world gone wild. Lost art of common sense. Put on that smile. Media spin and all the virtue signaling guys. Kevin's laughing, Josh is thinking, Matt's dropping knowledge bombs. Three regular dudes trying to keep the country calm. No script, no filter, just good old common sense. This conservative leaning show won't sit on the fence. This is the lost art of common sense. Where the world went left, we said, here's the balance. From the bar stool to the microphone, we roast the crazy with the funky tone. Lost art of common sense. Hey, common sense. Hey. A little bit of reason in a world gone wild. Lost art of common sense. Come on and smile. Yeah, we started with two, now we got three. Spreading that red pill common sense like a funky decree. Doesn't matter where you're at, left, right, or in between. A little common sense will keep this country clean. This is the lost art of common sense. Kevin, Josh, and Matt, we're making it make sense. Turn the crazy down, turn the laughter up. This funky little show won't ever let you give up. Lost art of common sense. Hey, common sense. Hey. We're bringing it back, one episode at a time. The lost art of common sense. Y'all know the vibe.
Look around you. We live in a world obsessed with noise, swapping our free will for a glass screen and a temporary hit of dopamine. We are the only creatures on this planet that can look at the stars and ask, why am I here? 8 billion people, running on autopilot, consuming the script, believing the narrative. But beneath the surface lies something far deeper. The ultimate frontier. The spark of awareness that makes you, you. Are we just biological machines processing data? Or are we the observers holding reality together? It's time to step out of the herd. It's time to wake up.
「
It's time to wake up.
「 「 「 「 「 「 「 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "| 「
This is the lost art of common sense.
Man, that opening is just like, hey, it's just like a disappointment when you see us in person.
It's horrendously false advertising.
Oh, yeah.
But I am Josh,
And I'm Kevin.
and this is The Lost Art of Common Sense, brought to you by our merch shop.
Buy our shit.
That's right. Buy our shit. Link in the description below somewhere. I do put a lot in the description, but I don't care. Unless you're on X, then you got to go to lostcommon.com.
Yes. And remember to hit that like button. You know how hard to do? Just do it. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Maybe share it if you want. You know,
it's like super easy.
Be cool.
So, a little background on the topic. I got on Instagram the other day, and there was one of those documentary style videos where it's like security cam footage, and then it's an English speaking guy talking like it's a documentary of the wild. And then I swiped past that after he went through the almost every video. He goes, and there's the ceremonial shedding of the weave. But I went through past that one. There's another one. I'm like, man, there are just a lot of race-based memes. Like, Grant, I'm sure they're meant to be funny, whatever. But like, and it's on all of them. And I'm just like, man, there's just a lot of them. Have you been noticing a lot of them?
Yeah, more than I did a few years ago for sure. I hope it's not part of my algorithm because I mean, everything can be funny, but I mean,
all it takes is like a second or two pause to figure out what you're watching, and then it'll start populating in your shit.
Yep. It doesn't take long at all. Because I know TikTok's really bad that way. Like, I'll just watch one thing all the way through because maybe something will interest me, but then it'll just be nothing but that type of shit. So.
And then everything else after that doesn't interest you, but you still have to watch it.
Yeah. So then I have to reset my algorithm by finding something else that interests me.
Right. Like wood carving of fertility statues.
Yep. Nothing but giant penis, wood carved penis.
All over his living room. But that does...
I got a whole chair with dick behind.
That's all it is. If you've seen...
the balls are the seat.
Have you seen Game of Thrones? It's like that chair, but not exactly the same. It's not quite as pointy.
It's a little more rounded out.
One could say it's a very blunt chair. Just saying. But that does got off topic quick. That pretty much does go into the first question. We've all noticed a clear uptick in racial memes and reels, some pure jokes, some meaner. So you kind of led into it. Do you think what do you think is actually driving the volume right now? Is it algorithm chasing engagements? Like you said, if you step on it, pause on it for a second, or is it people testing boundaries or something deeper in the culture itself?
I think it has to do with, I think it's all of it. I think the algorithm for sure. If you just watch one race-based video, you're going to watch about 50 after that. But, I mean, the fact that there's that many out there, I think also proves that people were afraid to put things out like that after, 2020 and George Floyd and the whole race, the huge race thing. Now people are just, letting loose or something. I don't know. So,
well, I mean, if I think back before all that shit, a lot of comedy was based on racial stereotypes. And everybody did it.
Yep. But then people started getting canceled for those same jokes.
Dave Chappelle did whiteface in the Great Race Draft.
Yeah.
And they gave us Michael Jackson for free.
Yeah, he's also, was it Bigsby, the Blackkklansman guy?
Yeah. Incidentally, that is what Matt's review is on this week.
Yeah, the Black...
Not the sketch, but the movie.
Yeah. So, stay tuned for that.
But everybody laughed at that shit. Then it became...
it was all funny.
And then we got,
And all of a sudden, people decided they wanted to have their feelings hurt. They wanted to become victims.
Well, and I think if you're an actual racist, you're not going to laugh at the jokes.
No.
You just be like...
That is correct.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Well, that is correct.
You must have got that out of that hidden book from the Bible. Oh, that is correct, 100%.
Yeah.
That ain't funny. That man's preaching truth. I mean, I would think that would be the reaction of a racist. I don't get why everyone's laughing.
Yeah,
This man's out here sermoning and shit.
I mean, sometimes stereotypes can be funny.
Oh, they are. There's shit tons of
Yeah.
white stereotypes and
yeah.
white racial slurs, which we went through all of them on this show.
Yeah, for almost 3 years, we went through white racial slurs.
That was our own little litmus test to see if anybody gives a shit about people being racist against whites. And I don't know about people, but I do know that algorithms do not care.
They do not care. I know that YouTube doesn't care, or nobody really cares. So yeah, it was we said some pretty bad ones.
Yeah, I mean we stuck away
Most
from
are
the.
pretty funny though.
Oh yeah, I mean Tree Looper and Mayo Monkey and
Yep.
yeah, they were great.
Salt Demon.
Salt Demon, one of Kevin's favorites.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting that we were able to do that. But I think we kind of delve into that. But
the only one maybe I don't agree with is I don't think people are testing boundaries. I don't think they're testing anything.
I think they might have been a couple years ago. Now people are just sharing shit.
Yeah, now they're just sharing shit. Once somebody saw one racist thing, they're like, oh, I didn't know I could put that on there.
So I had Grok. There isn't an actual thing on this. Like someone sat down and looked this up. But I wanted to know, based on algorithms, share, stuff like that, what from most shared, most created to the least on all the races. And the list goes from, I guess, worst, or like, you're getting the shit talked about your race more than anybody else. It goes Jewish, anti-Semitic content, not a real huge surprise there. We're not immune to that on this show, obviously.
Israel did it.
But yeah, it goes Jewish, Indian, South Asian. Didn't really.
I didn't know
that.
South Asian was a.
Well, okay, so the Jewish ones are nearly 7 times more likely to go viral than average content out of anything. Indian, South Asian, sharp, quantified surge, anti-Indian content on X roughly tripled in 2025, around 25,000 track posts, generating over 300 million views. Then goes black people, persistent, high volume, stereotypical, and AI-generated material. Muslims, significant, especially in Europe, and immigration-related content. East Asian, president slurs, residual COVID-era tropes with AI content. And white, negative content exists, 6 on the list, particularly in certain progressive, academic, and anti-colonial online spaces, or as punching up framing.
Ooh.
So those are the top 6. So
Really?
might not have known that.
I did not know that.
Based on, I think Grok pulled all that from X, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't. Other than like Bollywood knockoffs, which I don't think are real, or just people are like, have you seen the Bollywood Spider-Man thing going around?
No.
It was pretty funny. I guess maybe those are kind of, but I've only seen like 1 or 2 of those.
I haven't seen any of them.
But then I guess I've gotten so used to the overabundance of anti-Semitism that I just don't really notice it as more.
Yeah, I mean, that I've seen, but that's more if I see it, that stuff on, like, I'm not really on TikTok that often. I'm not on Reels that often anymore. I'm basically not on social media that often anymore. The only thing I'm really on is X, and that's more for the show and sports. So, I mean, if I see any racist jokes, it's usually either, when I'm on TikTok every so often, like if I'm drinking and just scrolling through or whatever on my porch, or, every so often I'll see somebody retweet something or repost something, some anti-Israel shit or
Israel did it.
some Jewish hate shit. So, But usually that stuff, the stuff I see reposted is usually not meant to be funny. Like it's just being a dick. Like they believe it, like actual racists.
Yeah.
Or actual anti-Semites.
Yeah. There's no warning that if you keep labeling ordinary people or ordinary disagreements as racist, you eventually create more of a real thing. Looking at the last 10 to 15 years, does that warning look accurate to you, or was it overstated?
Well, I think it's absolutely true. I mean, if you're going to be, some people just is like, fuck, I mean, if you're only called racist anyways, why not be why not put racist shit out there? Why not put, racist memes or whatever? I mean, it's just like it's a pushback of being called racist for not being racist, just for being white and a conservative, or white and not far left progressive, I guess.
Well, and I think because of how they move the goalposts on the definitions of words in general. Because I remember Crowder talking about this years ago, and I think it's more of I don't think it's racist, like I can't stand that person because of the color of their skin. I think people are getting tired of being called it, and I just had the word and I forgot it.
Racist?
No, it's not racist. It's like they're just like tired of calling it. So they're tired of being called that. So people's patience and like, to me, racism is someone who thinks they're either better than someone purely because of the color of their skin versus the other, or they dislike that person because of their color.
Yes.
That's what racist is to me.
Yep.
And
I feel like if you draw any conclusion about somebody just based on their color of their skin,
they get very cynical,
or their religion or whatever, that's
an
racism.
ism.
Yeah, that's definitely an ism. If you can't, do what everybody should do is just judge somebody by their character or their actions, and
I think it's
then you can make fun of them all they want.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like somebody's an idiot.
I think that it's just gotten people cynical. Like they just don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah,
and you cry wolf enough, people aren't going to give a shit.
Exactly.
So. Yeah, I think that warning came true. You keep pushing and pushing. I don't think it was like a backlash of let's bring back the 1950s racism.
No, hell no. I don't think so either.
Now, that does still exist. I've seen it in certain areas. Not going to deny that, but...
You can't deny there's not racists out there, like an actual racist that would want to purify the race or whatever. Those people are out there. I mean, I don't know how... I don't think it's... Maybe if the SPLC wouldn't fucking keep funding and then there wouldn't be so many, but
that person was funding informants, Kevin, with millions of dollars.
Yeah.
She was wrongfully charged and arrested.
I'm sure that's what the fuck happened.
I think we're going to get into that later in Happens.
We are. It's one of your stories, but it's just funny how that happens.
It is funny. I think that's the thing. That's the way society seems to go. It's a constantly flowing pendulum, and I think the left was trying to stop it on their side and failed horribly, and we're still dealing with the backlash. But I don't want it to swing all the way back because racist people are ignorant and stupid.
Yes, agreed.
Just a good way back.
Yeah.
A lot of the newer content seems to come down with you can't say that anymore energy. How much of what we're seeing is just people reacting to years of feeling like the speech rules were too one-sided or constantly shifting?
Well, I think, there's a breaking point. People were being like, they can't say anything. Like everything can be construed as racist or some kind of ism, sexist or some kind of ist or whatever. So at some point, you just gotta say fuck it and just do what you want to do. Especially with like content, if it takes off, it takes off. But I think a lot of it is because people were feeling oppressed for a few years there that they couldn't say anything without being completely shunned from society. And a lot of those people who were shunning are way more racist than the person probably making the content or sexist or whatever. They're more bigoted, I guess I would say.
Yeah, I think the dumbest thing you can do is try to silence someone who you disagree with. You silence them by defeating their argument, and then they just shut up.
Yeah, or let the public decide, you know. Just I don't think, I don't know. I guess the best way, if you don't like something, you know, just don't watch it, I guess.
No, you can't do that.
Enough people don't watch it, you know. That person doesn't make money or whatever. So, I mean, that's the easiest way. Just turn the channel or scroll by or whatever. You don't have to comment or put your fucking 2 cents on it, on everything, you know. It's easy to just keep swiping up or whatever the fuck you do with reels or, you know, shit like that. It's up, right? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, yeah, just keep swiping up, man. You know, if you don't like it, just swipe up. You don't have to proclaim to the world you don't like it. By not watching it is not liking it.
Yeah, because I think there could be a argument made for shutting down stupid-ass socialist and communist speech. But once you move something down underground, you don't know what they're saying. You don't know who's paying attention. And it's better just to beat that stuff in the arena of ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm good. I mean, I'm good with it. I mean, I don't know. I don't need to put my fucking comments on every post, though, that I don't enjoy. It just seems like a waste of time. Seems like it's just going to make me an angrier person and make my day worse.
I stopped doing that because I was getting way too much shit in my Facebook feed because I was talking too much smack on a leftist. So it's like, oh, you like left-wing posts. No, I don't. It makes me angry.
Yeah, this is what's making me... Read my comments.
I don't think you're listening to the words that I'm typing.
Yeah.
Yes, I had to stop. And I almost did it the other day. I'm like, oh, that is so... Nope. Not going to fall for it. Fuck you, algorithm. Let's see here. So we've all heard the line, you can't be racist against white people. Only white people can be racist. When that idea gets treated as settled fact in schools, media, and workplaces, what kind of reaction does it predictively produce?
Racist white people. Or people being fucking complete assholes to white people. I mean, it's going to do those two things. People just going to feel like they can treat a white person any kind of way because, you know, you can't be racist to a white person, so, you know, you can just beat the shit out of them with no repercussions, or you can say whatever you want to them or whatever you want. Not saying, you know, it does have... You can be racist to anybody of the opposite color of you or any kind of, you know, anybody different than you. That's what racism is. That's the definition of it. So you can be racist against white people. That's a dumbass argument. It's racist to even have that saying. I mean, it's a racist saying in itself.
Well, I was trying to put a shield on top of what you're doing, like the fact that the media and these social platforms, like even YouTube and stuff like that, got behind the idea that, oh, no, we're not racist. Only white people are racist, like attaching racism itself to white people, where I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that both Chinese and Indian people from India are super racist.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
They're not just super racist. They're like super casteist as well.
Oh, yeah. No, like the whole Asian area is like a caste system. Like
there's like a lot of judging going on over there.
Oh, yeah. I think Japanese people hate Chinese people for just being Chinese. Koreans are hated, I think. Like
that was
Chinese and Japanese.
I think that it was part of the World War II thing.
Well, I'm sure there's a whole reason for it, but I mean, like it's like an immediate thing. Like, you know, it's like, I don't know. It's weird. Like, it's like me saying I hate every Mexican or something.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
I mean, I'm not Mexican, but I mean, they're on the same continent as me, so or I hate every Canadian would be more. I mean, do I dislike a lot of Canadians?
Kind of do, yeah.
No, I hate Cleveland.
Well, that's basically Canada.
Well, it's pretty close.
You go up and talk to someone from Cleveland and tell me, are they going to talk like this and be like, hey, welcome to Cleveland? Or they're going to be like, hey, welcome to Cleveland. It's pretty chilly out there. You want to push your old shed out there on the ice? Maybe drill a hole, drop a pole, and Bob's your Uncle Rice fishing up at Cleveland. Yeah.
You say that about every northern state, though.
Yeah. I did not realize that Iowa had an accent until I moved away.
I didn't know we did either.
And then, well, you don't really have one.
No.
I don't think I had much of one either. Every now and again, I'll say like a certain word like mayo. Like,
Mayo?
what do you want on your sub? I'll take extra mayo. Yep. And why don't you sprinkle on some of those pickles?
Is mayo a weird way of saying it?
No. But I forgot what words I say. There are certain words I still say with a Midwestern hint.
Oh, you just don't have the southern accent.
I didn't realize my uncles had,
That southern drawl.
like my one uncle has a very strong southern or northern accent. I'm like,
It's kind of like a Germanic.
it's like, when'd you start talking like that?
There's a lot of German influence and Nordic and stuff like that.
Racist.
No.
The North is just full of racist accents. Sounds really nice, but behind that nice, how you doing today?
That Midwestern
It's all
nice is just,
hatred.
It's all hate.
There is no
Midwestern-
nice Midwestern. Like the one thing I know about the North is, at least in Iowa, where we grew up, is people are horrendously impatient and they do not hide their feelings. There's none of that, Southern hospitality where it's all like, what do you call that? Passive aggressive.
Yeah.
Nope. They're just like, if someone's like taking forever in line, like,
Hurry
hey,
the fuck up.
like when I was down here at Subway and somebody was ordering off the menu, ordering for someone over the phone, reading the menu to them. That wouldn't happen up in Iowa.
Oh, no. That's,
Now without somebody saying something or a lot of heavy sighs.
yeah, or something.
Oh,
Oh, my God. Really?
well, what was the meatball?
It was, well, I mean, it's a dick move.
It is a dick move. It's a stupid
Like, you
move.
should know what they want before you go into line.
After all that, they cut back in line like, hey, I also want one of them there 6-inch meatball Marianas.
Yeah.
That's a quote.
Marianas.
That's a quote. Like, what?
The Marianas Trench.
And then everyone's kind of like looking around like it's funny, and I got this fuck you look on my face. I'm like, what the shit?
What the fuck just happened?
But yeah, so I think that entire mindset basically just like pulls any. I don't know. I don't think there really is there real racism. Yes, and there's real racism against
Now,
every race
Is it
in
race?
this country.
Can it be a racist slave? Let's say if somebody dropped me in the middle of Saudi Arabia and somebody's like, hey, what are you damn salt demon? And I mean, is that racist because I'm white and they're all Arab? Or is it still you can't be racist against white people? Is that a world thing or just America?
I think that's an American bullshit excuse for being racist to white people.
Yeah. I know for a fact white people are not the majority of color in the world.
Because we all act like, apparently, even though, like, I don't know, I think your family's pretty young in this country, same as mine.
Great grandparents?
That's same here.
Yeah, so I think early 1900s.
Post slavery.
Yes.
And then it's like everyone's like, oh, well, you're white. Yep.
I think right before World War I is when my ancestors came here.
Because, like, it's getting loud over here. And
There's a lot going on. Not a big fan of it.
and what was your family from again?
Germany.
Oh. See, my family hailed from Poland. So fuck you, Kevin.
We came here before the conquering
Oh, yeah.
and the loss.
And the loss. Double loss.
Double loss.
So embarrassing.
Oh, for
Some
two.
people say that World War II came about because the crackdown on Germany was so severe after World War I that it made him desperate, and that's what allowed Hitler to raise
I'm
power.
sure it was.
Like it was, like they came down on them hard.
Yeah. I think the only people that were really kind of thriving were the Jewish people, and people got jealous.
That's probably where the animosity came from.
Yeah. People don't like people succeeding.
So one could say that World War II was caused because of
Well, was Israel? a
No, it
nation
wasn't.
then?
no, it was after the fact.
Yeah.
I don't know what that whole thing is. I still haven't really come across anything that explained why Hitler and Nazis specifically hated Jews and why other than they gave up Christ to be crucified, so that might carry some holding power as far as bad karma goes. But like throughout history,
Oh yeah,
the Jews have seemed to have it pretty rough.
The Egyptians, like they weren't even, Egyptians had them as slaves. They've been slaves for pretty much forever.
I thought that was a new concept.
Oh, slavery?
Yeah, like last 300 years maybe.
Yeah, it's like, well, yeah.
Oh, no, I guess it's been around since mankind.
Mankind. Since
And all
slavery
races
and
have been
prostitution
enslaved.
are the two oldest professions.
Well, like all races have been enslaved at one point.
Yeah. But there's a lot of the same races are still enslaved.
Yeah, which that should not be a thing.
Yeah. I think slavery's just as bad as it was.
Technically, number-wise, it's worse.
Yeah. Well, I think that's because there's more people, but I even think percentage-wise it's pretty high.
Yeah, because, then you get into indentured servitude, which that's basically what the Irish were.
Yeah.
Back when they came over. They got treated like shit. Irish and the Chinese.
Yeah.
Not the Polish. They came over and dominated New York.
Yeah. It's because your sausages.
They're so good, tasty.
Sauerkraut.
They pop.
It's sauerkraut days in Lisbon, Iowa this weekend.
Bet that town smells great.
Yeah. So
not
I
gonna
love
lie.
sauerkraut. I love sauerkraut. It's awesome.
I'm a fan of it. So, if
Yes,
a
that's more
large...
German in it.
It is German. Sauerkrauts. I don't know. I'm Irish, Polish, Swedish, and French.
I'm German and French, and that's it. 3/4 German, 1/4 French.
That gray half of your beard, it's a French part because it's a little queer.
It's my croissant side.
I'm not apologizing. Oh, man. All right. All right. So, if a large group of people start believing that certain forms of racial hostility are officially denied or minimized while others are amplified, does that create a pressure cooker effect? And what does the steam look like when it finally escapes? Are we witnessing that kind of now as far as like...
Well, I mean, you can tell by the news where they don't focus on certain crimes, or they highlight certain crimes. So, I think it does create a pressure cooker because, I mean, why is one crime worse than another? Maybe one that they didn't cover was covered happened because of race, while the other one was just a random crime. But that one's only covered because it sets a certain stereotype or a certain agenda they want to do. It's all political bullshit, and most racism anymore, most racist things are because of politics, because people want to get that vote. They want to get the black vote, the Asian vote, the Jewish vote, the whatever vote, the white vote, and it's caught. I mean, they're amplifying this whole racist bullshit because it helps them win elections, and people are so easily manipulated because most people are fucking stupid as shit, and they don't want to really do anything, and they just want to be coddled and feel the victim and not do anything about it. They just want to blame somebody else for why their life's shit. When I, as a person, know why my life's shit, it's because of me. I mean, it is. Every decision I've made has brought me to a point where, I'm not super wealthy. I'm middle class or lower middle class or whatever you want to call it. It's not because of anybody else. It's my life.
The term you're looking for
is pores.
Trash.
Trash. I'm trash. I'm trash. But people got to understand, I don't blame anybody else for my life being trash. It's not.
I feel like you blame me for the time you spent in jail.
Oh, that was your fault because I didn't have to drive that vehicle.
Oh, yeah, that was 100% my fault.
I asked you, hey, I don't have a license. Will you drive? You said, no, I don't feel like it. I'm not going to drive, but I need to go to the bank.
I just rode with you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I'll go with you, but I'm not driving.
Then you had to drive back? No, I had to drive back.
Yeah, I think I said I would
He's
drive.
got a ticket.
I think the cop was like,
He made
wait,
you
you have a
drive back.
license?
Yeah, he's like, what's your friend retarded? Like, why didn't you drive? And I could just be like, well, he's a lazy piece of shit, so he wouldn't, but he would ride with me.
And my excuse, I feel like I was hungover or something that day. So
I don't know, but I know it's bullshit. But so yeah, I do blame you for that one thing, but that really didn't steer my life in the wrong direction. It was already off the rails before then, and which, was all my fault. So don't blame other people. Don't be the victim. Something happens to you, some people are actual victims, but if you have to go looking for victimhood, then, it's probably you. You're the reason you're a piece of shit.
well, and there are victims, and there's multiple ways that you can deal with that, and you can succumb to it, which there's horrible things happen to people, and it's really hard to get past. So I get that. But, you get one life, and hopefully that people get help that they need and stuff, because there's multiple ways of doing stuff. I had a bunch of fucked up shit happen to me in the past, and I became extremely not give a shit, kind of shed stuff off because of it.
Wow, have you changed?
No, I became that way because of that.
Oh, okay. Like, what? Is this some big changing moment? Because I'm like, I haven't seen it, but hey.
No, it's something to do with early death in the family when I was a kid. Very traumatic, all that. And my brain adapted to a way where I just blocked that stuff out.
Yep.
First and only funeral I ever cried at. So sometimes I feel like a dick because I do not cry over the loss of people.
Obviously, I'm not saying like there's not victims. There's horrible crimes that happen to people all the fucking time.
But to create victimhood, and any politician, here's how you know if so in politics, you're always kind of like us versus them. But if a stance is literally like carving out different groups of people and separating us as a civilization, they do not have your best intentions in mind.
No. And I don't understand how, people don't see this shit, how they don't see every time a certain demographic, let's say the black population voting for Democrats. What has a Democrat actually done for the black population?
Not a lot. I mean,
other than make it to where they're, maybe lower on the social economics, than other races. I mean, they are just by average. So,
well, that's what pisses me off about the whole, because whoever says white privilege stuff can shove it up their ass. I really don't care about it. But there is a trackable and data points that show that people in big cities, especially in lower income places, because the whole thing with schools is fucked up. You shouldn't have these super rich schools because of where they're located, and schools don't have enough. But to where they're not getting the funding they need to properly teach kids.
Yep.
We need to have nuclear families. But then at the same time, they're lowering the bar in these Democrat states to where people are allowed to graduate who can't read or do math or write.
I think did Matt send this out, or I think I saw it on TikTok or X, where this English teacher was like emotional because he's like, people are graduating and they can't read, they can't write a sentence.
Yeah, they're fucked.
Yeah, he's
you're either going to do hard labor or you're gonna move to crime, because those are the only two things you can do.
He's like, I couldn't even put what I would do as an educator. I would these people would not be graduating. These people would be failing my class, but I've been forced to give them a passing grade.
Well, and I blame a lot of the. I think the intentions might have been good, but old George W. More years go by, the more I don't like him.
Behind.
All that did was make it tied money to kids passing grades.
Yep.
So instead of, I'm sure the intention was no kid left behind, as we're not going to ignore this kid. We're going to give them the attention, education they need to excel in life. And instead they just started passing them up. And what the fuck are you going to do? You graduate high school, you don't know how to read, you don't know how to write, you have, maybe basic math skills. What the fuck are you going to do? And that's where people should be outraged. the number one benefit, other than our God-given freedoms and what is afforded to us through the Constitution, that you get in this country is we should and originally did, maybe not back in the slavery days because they didn't want people. If you know how to read and write, that is power. And by denying and letting these kids, I don't care, and it's not just black kids, it's people in these big inner city schools that don't have the proper funding, not enough teachers. If they're allowing these people to graduate that can't read or write, they're denying them a chance at the American dream, and they are being suppressed and held down, and people need to be held to account for that.
Oh, yeah, agreed.
So, yeah, that kind of stuff pisses me off. Imagine if Kevin turned his mic up.
I don't know what to do here. This is what it is.
Let me see something.
It's
you were quiet last week.
It's as far up as it goes. So I don't know what to do here.
What about your internal?
Let me see. I can maybe can you change that?
Yeah. Go to
It's all the way up.
your sound settings on microphone.
Yep.
Scroll down to microphone. It says 100%.
Yep.
Well, just imagine if there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah. I can't do anything about it. So, yeah, what it is, what it is.
There's something weird about your end because you're definitely, I hear you just fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'll try talking closer to the microphone, but.
So,
how's this? Is this way better?
It probably is. It's a little loud on my end.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, as guys who just want to call things as we see them, how do we talk about racial double standards and backlash without either denying real prejudice where it exists or getting pulled into the same tribal trap everyone else is stuck in?
We just do what we do, man. Just talk and say just let other people decide if they want to watch us or not. I mean, we just say what we want. And I don't know. I mean, we just call it how we see it and just keep it that way. You can't be afraid to say what you want. You can't be afraid to say what you. I don't want to say what your truth is. What the truth is.
What's your truth? Your perceived reality, Kevin.
Nah, I just, what my common sense thoughts are on race or whatever other subject. You can't let the outside world dictate who you are.
Yeah, it's funny too because I've gotten better about it, but better about it to where I don't think about it as much. But when you talk about this, it's like you have this tendency because of what's gone on over the last, I would say, at least 15 years, of where you almost have to pussyfoot around the subject because it's like, oh,
yeah,
am I going to cross a line or say something I shouldn't? But you can sit back and look and say, yeah, these people are being disparaged because of they're not being properly educated or this or that. And and it's not even just like, oh, they keep voting for Democrats. The problem is there's not a lot of turnout in local elections.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
But, yeah, I mean, that's what keeps this problem around too and makes it worse is not talking about it. And sometimes you talk about a subject that's uncomfortable to talk about, it gets uncomfortable.
Keep talking.
Like Kevin choking on beer.
Oh, my God.
He's like, I wanted to take it all the way down.
Okay.
Trying to get the alcohol into my body faster by going straight to the lungs.
Breathe it in.
It was a little too bubbly.
Oh.
But yeah, that kind of wraps up my topic. You got anything else to say about it?
No, just, I don't know. If you don't want to see racist shit, just scroll past it or block whoever you saw it from. That'd be the best way. So.
Yeah, and try not to see life through the lenses of everything is based on race.
Yes, exactly.
It's hard to get past prejudice. That's a brain thing.
You can be mad about it or whatever, but everybody laughs at a stereotype sometimes.
And I'm not going to lie. Some of them are pretty funny.
Yeah, they are. So.
And you can't help what you laugh at.
No.
I feel like we can blame our upbringing.
Yes.
It's our parents' fault.
I think it's my friend circle's fault more than anything.
We drank a lot when we were younger, so we might be permanently stuck as like the maturity level of like teenagers.
Yeah.
I think that's an actual thing.
The first day I drank it, first beer I had is when my maturity level stopped.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
you
was
were
pretty young.
You're a bad influence on me, Kevin.
Yeah, okay.
I was a choir boy,
Yeah.
and you made me a sinner.
I think it was your idea to lock the cafeteria doors, by the way.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Okay, I had a very mischievous youth. So maybe I'm your bad influence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
My poor sweet Kevin was so nice until that asshole started hanging around. And that's when your mom started accusing you of smoking heroin.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
What are you doing up there? Are you smoking heroin out of that? It's a pot. I made it in ceramics. You think it's a heroin hookah?
Why would you go straight to heroin? Jesus.
It's like, oh, just straight black tar, huh? Oh, yeah, good times. We
Yeah.
had a lot of fun. Let's get into winners and losers. What do you
Winners
think?
and losers.
Winners and losers of the week, baby. Who came out on top and who got absolutely wrecked? Winners and losers of the week.
Loser, unless you came up with somebody else. I probably could have sent you a story on it, but
Well, I mean, we're going to talk about my other loser on Happenens of the week. So, well, maybe. Let me just read the story real quick. But my first loser is Mark Kelly because I always thought that astronauts were smart.
generally,
But this guy's a fucking moron. I mean,
just because you know like math good doesn't necessarily mean you're smart, as in common sense wise.
that is true. I mean, the guy was mad because the president was rushed off by Secret Service to secretly go board another plane because there was a threat against his life. And Mark Kelly was mad because, they didn't take everyone else because you can secretly move a plane full of fucking people. Like, what the fuck was he thinking? He's a fucking moron. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's the dumbest fucking thing. Stop being a fucking moron. I don't know if he's doing this because, he can get a few more votes for anti-Trump shit, or if he actually believes this fucking stupid shit he spouts, which I don't know. I don't know if half these politicians actually believe anything they actually say. I think they just say it because it's worth a vote or worth fucking click on fucking X or whatever. But, I mean, do they not know they look like fucking idiots? So, that's my first loser. I'm going to go with another loser because Matt's not here, so I'm going to double dip.
Oh,
I'm going to go with the WNBA because they had two meetings.
Sprinkles.
They had two separate meetings in 2 weeks to figure out what a woman is and have not come to a conclusion. Even though it's in the fucking name of the league, the women's NBA.
National
Basketball.
Association doesn't know what a fucking woman is.
No. So, I don't know.
They don't appreciate this being made a political thing.
Well, stop being fucking morons.
Even though literally their stance is political.
So, I guess, what's his name from Outkick? Something. Him and Buck Sexton do a show. What the hell's his name?
Clay
Travis.
Clay
Travis thinks there's already trans people in the WNBA, but they haven't disclosed it.
I thought we already knew that. I thought the girl that got
Brittany Griner?
I thought the one that
the Winter
from
Soldier.
Russia.
Yeah, the Winter Soldier.
I thought she might be a dude.
That's what I thought, but I don't know. She might be. So I don't. But I think if they actually say what a woman is, and it's a women's only league, then
they're going to lose half the league.
They would lose part of the league, at least a few players. I think he thinks there's at least 2 or 3 players in there, WNBA that might be trans already.
Well, you never know.
So yeah, but WNBA is my second loser because you can't have 2 meetings and to decide what a woman is, and you can't figure it out.
Well, it's because
they came to no conclusion.
It's because the owners are extremely political and left wing, and they're never. Oh, if we admit this, then we admit we're wrong.
Yeah.
If you're gonna, here's what I don't get. If you're gonna allow a dude into the sport, you might as well get rid of all women's sports.
Yeah. Then
And
just have the sport, the NBA, and try to have women try to make it on teams.
Does Title IX not apply to this because it's professional?
Yes. Because they don't get government funding. The WNBA gets funding from the NBA, but that's not from the government. It's all sports are self-sustaining in the professional leagues.
Yeah, and the NBA is just as left wing as anything else.
Yep.
Well, that's a good couple of losers.
Yeah. Who's your loser?
My loser, I'm going to have to scroll down here because I put it in the wrong spot, so I have it teed up. Right here. My loser is the Florida Beaver imposter shop owner that Buc-ee's and Buc-ee's takes no prisoners. A tourist shop owner in Winter Park, Florida, learned the hard way that you don't mess with Texas, specifically the beloved gas station empire Buc-ee's, after creating a line of knockoff beaver shirts. Go ahead and oh wait, I should probably make sure that this is this so it doesn't stay on perpetually. There we go. And then, because professionalism.
Yes, professionalism.
But knockoff beaver shirts featuring crude parodies of Buc-ee's, the beaver wearing sunglasses and holding a slushie. The shop owner was slapped with a federal trademark infringement lawsuit.
That's the exact same beaver.
Yeah, it's like he just added stuff to it. It's like Photoshop. Instead of quietly settling and backing down, the owner publicly bragged to local media that he'd fight the corporate giant in court because the beaver is just an animal. Fast forward to this week, August 12th, after facing staggering legal fees and looking at total financial ruin, the owner completely folded, signed a strict settlement agreement, and handed over every piece of inventory to be destroyed and publicly surrendered.
Yeah. I mean, it's a trademark for a reason.
And that, and the funny thing is, they're not they're not like a Christian, whatever, but they're like, if you get a job there, you can't have any visible tattoos. You have to have normal colored hair. You can't have a bunch of piercings. They run a very strict dress code and stuff like that. And so it's not just trademark. It's like the polar opposite, like the 666, the fucking horns, all that shit.
Which I guarantee is the reason they did that.
And if that guy had a lawyer that told him to fight, I mean, for one, they're going to outspend you. Even if you think you can win, you're not going to win against somebody with that much money.
Yep.
Because they'll just make it to you go broke. So, who's your winner?
My winner is Zach Waters, a 13-year-old kid from Lahmeyer, Utah. What he did, he basically 3D printed, spent 300 hours 3D printing, putting together, painting, and assembling a wheelchair for a 21-month-old disabled child. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
He spent his whole summer doing it. So,
and that is very talented because I'm looking into getting into 3D printing and designing stuff like super hard.
Yeah. So, I mean, it took a ton of probably money and, a good job for his parents too, because, whatever they use for 3D print, I don't know how it works. I'm assuming you have to have.
Oh, you can 3D print carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Like a carbon fiber weave.
What?
Yeah, it's like carbon fiber mixed with the filament.
Yeah, but you have to have the carbon fiber, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can make really strong shit out of 3D printing.
Well,
Ironically,
I'm sure you could.
The reason why I'm getting into it is because my teleprompter doesn't work with my camera. So I have to make a custom shadow box for it.
Oh, gotcha.
And then I'm going to make all kinds of stupid shit, Kevin. You're going to get so many weird things in the mail.
I do not want that.
Oh, you're going to get it. It's going to be all floppy with joints. I'm not telling you what it is, but
sounds
and it's not a dragon.
I was really hoping for a dragon.
You're going to add it to your game of
Bones.
dongs.
Game of bones.
Game of Bones. This one's not
Hers.
going to work. It just
Hers.
goes all over the place. Well, that's a good winner. And I'm glad that we've, last couple of weeks, I've actually tried instead of trying to, it's hard to find winners. So I do actually some research on finding someone who's deserving and does something cool like Kevin's winner. My winner is Robert Gilman, former U.S. Marine, released from Russian prison after a 4-year nightmare.
Oh, that's awesome.
So the 32-year-old former U.S. Marine and Massachusetts native Robert Gilman officially arrived back in America's soil on Tuesday night, August 11th, after spending 4 years wrongfully imprisoned in Russia under brutal conditions. Gilman was arrested in early 2022 on disputed charges while traveling in Russia. His sentence was repeatedly extended to over 10 years, and advocacy groups reported that severe physical abuse and torture had left him critically ill in a dissociative stupor and near death in a Russian hospital. Following intense direct diplomacy between President Trump and Vladimir Putin, Russia granted the rare unilateral humanitarian release with no prisoner exchange required.
We didn't have to give up the Lord of War for anything?
Didn't give him shit.
Didn't give him nothing, huh?
Nope. Gilman landed in Maryland on Tuesday evening, wrapped in an American flag with his mother by his side. Upon landing, his first request after 4 years in captivity was simple: a great American cheeseburger. He was immediately transported to a military medical facility in Texas to receive long
Tony
overdue
Stark?
care and reunite with his family.
Wasn't that what Tony Stark did?
Kind of, yeah.
Man, he got a cheeseburger after he came.
That, I think, was that the guy that, because it was during Biden, so when, was it Griner?
Yeah. See, I think they could either get him or they got Griner.
And got a fucking basketball player.
Yeah, for the Lord of War. You didn't even ask
A
for two.
Lord of War. I can only, and they came to I would love to. Russia doesn't do anything like that. I would love to know what was said.
Oh, me too. Like,
It could have been like, look, Vlad, I see you just set your coffee cup down. I'm going to need that prisoner back. Wait. What? How do you know I'm drinking? Oh, we both know it's not coffee. It's not coffee, okay? We know what it is. Is that
Probably. I bet-
Belvedere vodka?
I bet it was something like that,
Well, yeah, because Russians don't. And I don't know why it took so long. Maybe they had to get on a spot, but it was bullshit.
Maybe they had to get him back to health to where he could actually travel.
Yeah, it's just I don't know if they wanted to win, but it was bullshit that we traded the world's fucking worst warlord for a basketball player and left a
Not
veteran in
warlord.
prison.
He's an arms dealer. World's worst arms dealer.
Lord of War.
Yeah. Nicolas Cage played him in the Lord
He
of
did.
War.
It was a good movie.
It was.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So that was my winner. Very deserving. I'm glad they finally got him back because I remember hearing stories about him and how fucked up it was.
Yeah. I believe Russian prisons are not great places. From
No,
what I
probably
hear.
not. I mean gulags.
The old gulag.
Yeah, it's just horrible.
Yeah.
Now let's roll into Trump Truth.
Trump truth.
Yo, it's the Trump Truth segment. What he say is what he say. Like it or hate it. You know what he's thinking. Or do you? Trump Truth.
Trump Truth of the week is black and brown voters don't want communism or socialism. Not surprising. They are flocking to the Republican Party, they remember that Abraham Lincoln was Republican. President Donald J. Trump. And that was the Trump Truth of the week.
Yo, it's the Trump Truth segment. What he say is what he say. Like it or hate it. You know what he's thinking. Or do you? Trump Truth.
You forgot the great switch happened, though.
The what?
The great switch.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Democrats today they freed the slaves and then they switched parties.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, because they weren't totally all Klansmen either.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Sad.
All right, well.
I
go
guess
to
we
Happenens
should.
of the week.
Happens of the week brought to you by.
You know, every now and then the universe pulls back the veil and something great sneaks through. Something with a touch of sweet, splash of smoke, pinch of tang, and just the right spice. Something like yummy tummy barbecue sauce, the best dang sauce to hit the grill. Get yours today at YummyTummyBBQ.com. Promo code LostCommon. Get you 10% off your first order. You can thank us later. We interrupt this program. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for a special bulletin. Reports coming in. Congress is full of morons. Eyewitnesses confirm Timmy has fallen into the well again. Rescue teams are on the scene. This marks the third incident this month. In other news tonight, a group of blue-haired, single, middle-aged white women have taken up another cause. They shifted from no kings to no queens. LGBTQ plus the rest of the alphabet is furious. This is the Happenens of the week.
What's happening? What is happening?
Stinger.
What's that?
I gave it very minimal prompts to come up with that video, and when it came to the very angry LGBTQ person, that's what AI came up with all on its own, based on the script. I just said, follow the prompts in the script,
Yeah.
and that's what I came up with.
That's awesome.
So, just saying, it's not
Nice.
just us. First story is family first. Caroline Leavitt steps down as the youngest White House press secretary. White House press secretary Caroline Leavitt made national headlines on Wednesday, August 12th, after President Trump announced on social media that she will be stepping down from her role at the end of the month. Leavitt, who made history at the age of 27 as the youngest person ever to hold the White House podium, cited the intense demands of the job following the birth of her second child in May as her primary reason for leaving. She described the move as a bittersweet decision, stating she couldn't devote the constant time and energy required while being the mom her young children deserve. President Trump praised her performance, confirming she will transition to serve as a top outside advisor to his administration ahead of the upcoming midterm election.
Well, first off, congratulations to her on her second child. That's awesome. And I get it. You know, that's a demanding job. She's going all over the world. She's traveling a lot. She's, you know, it makes sense. So, I mean, it's not like he fired her or anything, or, she did something wrong. She's doing it on her own reasons, for her own reasons. So good luck to her and her, whatever she's doing next. And I'm assuming like Fox, what do they call those? No, correspondent? No.
Contributors.
Contributor. So I'm guessing something like that where she'll be on like the news channels and stuff. So.
Yeah, maybe she'll be right alongside the other one.
McElhaney or whatever.
Yeah, I think she did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I thought she did a really good job. I don't think she ever really had a flub or anything, I think she did a good job of, explaining everything and the way that the president wanted it explained. And, he always picks, smart women that, are pretty, they can throw a little shade if they need to.
Yeah, I think she did all right. I don't think he's had a bad one. Actually, his first one was what's his face? He was kind of a Poindexter. He's got a show on
I know who you're talking
News
about.
Nation or something like that. Newsmax.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but I don't know his name.
Yeah, that's how inconsequential he was. I didn't like him. I didn't think he was that good.
I barely remember him, so.
Pritzker? No. I don't know what the hell that dude's name was.
I don't know. I don't care.
He was a loser.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't me. I would rock that job. You know who had a good press secretary?
I don't
was,
know if I put the time and effort into it. I'd more like do it like this show and bullshit.
I would just be shooting from the hip the whole time. Constantly getting in trouble.
Yeah. Constantly, yeah. Really?
It's like, look, I'm not going to say I disagree with you, But you need to stop telling them to fuck off every time they ask you a question.
Yeah. Or you could just fuck off.
It's like, oh, so why this? I don't know. Maybe go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Should have teed that up. Damn it.
Yeah.
We got too many sound bites. It's hard to
I know.
scroll through.
It's hard to go through.
But yeah, I thought she did a good job. It's not really in her stories, but I wanted to cover it because I think it's hilarious. Apparently, back in May, old Rubio turned 55, and this was his gift from the White House. A signed portrait of all those memes that came out about him.
Ah, that's awesome.
I tell you one thing, him being press secretary, like I think because everyone figured it would go Trump, Vance, maybe Rubio, but the job he's done as Secretary of State, and it's kind of loosened him up a bit. It's really made him a player to where it might end up being Vance as a perpetual VP. I don't know.
I think it's.
I think in a head-to-head, I think he might beat Vance, but I don't know.
I don't know. I think
that needs to be figured out beforehand. We don't need a lot of infighting and a lot of We don't need a lot of Trumpage going into the 2028.
Right?
It's like, oh, you got big ears and little face. Yeah, we know that the fat Vance.
I think either of them would do pretty good, so I'm not really worried about it.
Yeah, I think Vance is a little bit more of an isolationist than I would like.
Yeah.
But I think he would still do a good job.
I do too.
He's not going to let people walk all over
No.
the United States. This next story, I am super excited about, Kevin. Not because I have money and that I can take advantage of it, but just because F you, ATF. And that is, end the tax, end the rule. Federal court deals massive blow to the National Firearms Act. Gun owners and 2A advocates scored a historic legal victory on August 5th when the U.S. District Court from the Northern District of Texas struck down the National Firearms Act mandatory registration requirements for suppressors, short-barrel rifles, or SBRs, and short-barreled shotguns. The judge ruled that because Congress eliminated the $200 transfer tax on those items last year, the NFA lost its constitutional foundation, which was strictly built on Congress's authority to levy taxes. Because the government can no longer justify the registration database as a tax collection tool, the court issued an injunction barring the ATF from enforcing ATF registration rules for those items, setting up a massive battle that could head straight to the Supreme Court, except Kevin.
Yeah.
Trump's DOJ did not appeal it.
It can still probably go to the Supreme Court later.
Well, under another president's DOJ, yes. But as of right now, if you want to buy a suppressor,
I'd do it now.
Buy it from Silencer Co. They were one of the lead defendants on this case. And if you buy, there's something weird about it. Now, there's 15 states where you're really clear. I'm not 100% sure if this transfers to those non-15 states. But you can go there, you do your normal background check, you buy your suppressor, they ship it to your FFL. You're still going to have to do that. Even though they're going after getting that changed where you have guns directly shipped to your house. How cool would that be?
That would be pretty cool.
Sorry, I got to leave early. Got a sweet-ass pew-pew showing up at my dodo.
Yeah, because I hope you have to sign for it. Because I don't want Amazon just leaving that package on my fucking stoop.
I guarantee you if they're allowed to start doing that, they're not only going to sign for it, but I wouldn't care. I don't.
Be something this Amazon just drops at your stoop, some porch pirate fucking take your fucking gun.
Oh, no, that was my Baird 50 cal.
Yeah.
Of course, if they send a UPS, chances are they're not going to make it. That was my other loser of the week that I didn't mention. UPS sucks. I ordered a generator on Amazon, and it got shipped, and it sat in Coppell, Texas, for 6 fucking days. And I called him, and I'm like, hey, why has my generator just been sitting at this hub for 6 days? Oh, I don't know. We may have lost it. How do you lose a 135-pound generator?
I don't know. I don't know how that, because somebody took it. Somebody stole it.
And then incidentally, they either stole it or they dropped it and destroyed it. Incidentally, I had another package that was supposed to show up today. And guess what? It didn't show up. It got pushed to tomorrow.
Was
and
it
guess
the
who's
generator?
delivering it? No, it was a different thing. And it was the last one they had. So if they fuck this up, I can't get the same thing.
Oh, that sucks. Did you get another generator?
They're going to say apparently Wednesday, and I'm pretty sure it's getting shipped to UPS again.
Oh, that sucks.
And I'm going to be ordering some decent sized things to get my barbecue trailer ready for an upcoming event. And if they keep saying at UPS and I keep having problems, I might stop buying from Amazon.
Yeah.
You know how that shit goes. They run deals and like, yeah, they had more generators come in, but this was a Vevor car refrigerator at a very specific size.
Yep.
And it was on sale because I think they stopped making it. So if they fuck that up, it could show up tomorrow. I don't know. It was supposed to be delivered tomorrow. And then they're like, it's on the delivery truck. And the guy's like, fuck it, I ain't going over there. I'm going to do it tomorrow. But if they mess that up and it doesn't work, I can't just get a replacement.
Yep.
And there isn't even, I found a culpable one, but I don't know. So yeah, UPS, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
So what do you think? You get that little, you got Matt's little Twitch meter going over that news? I mean, I want a suppressor bad.
I like it. I like the fact that you can get a suppressor. I don't think suppressors should have ever been fucking.
The fact that suppressors are on the NFA is fucking stupid because they're not a fucking firearm.
They're not a firearm. There's an attachment. It's like fucking putting it on like a flashlight on it.
Yeah,
you know?
no, that being said, I wouldn't run out and buy some stocks to throw on your AR pistols until that stuff gets finalized. But technically, that gets rid of all that. It's all stupid, and it's all movie-based. It's stupid-ass politicians that don't know anything about...
Suppressors are not nearly as quiet as what people say they are.
No, now you can get a 22 as quiet, like movie quiet. You can do that.
Yeah.
Towards like... Well, you can do that with...
Yes.
You can do that with 300 Blackout.
Really?
300 Blackout subsonic, if you get the right suppressor. You can't get it movie quiet but the only thing you hear is the action of the gun.
Yeah.
You don't hear the bullet at all, other than the first round crack. Actually, all you're hearing is...
Yeah. But I know. But you can't even hear that in the movies.
And of course, since I'm...
Bing, bing.
I guess you could call it being cheap, but I want a multi-caliber so I can use it on...
It's amazing that on a suppressor in the movies, the gun doesn't even make noise itself. The action makes no noise. Yeah. It suppresses the whole gun. It's like pushing
and it's stupid shit like that makes that... Oh, my God, that's so dangerous. When
so
other
scary.
European don't have the Second Amendment countries, they require you to have a suppressor because it helps sustain your hearing.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid, but I'm super excited. But yeah, I want a multi-cal can.
I've never actually used a suppressor.
I've been around them, but I don't want to buy. They're always like...
I heard they wear out.
Yeah, you got to shoot. It depends on what you buy. If you're like the one I want to buy, because suppressor purists like, you should have a suppressor for every caliber gun you own. Well, guess what, dick? I'm a poor, and I want a multi-cal that I can use on all my guns.
Now, I mean...
The problem is the one I want is $1,000.
Do they slow the bullet at all?
Not really, no.
I wonder if they do.
I don't think they do.
Oh.
All that suppressor is doing is capturing the gas as it's coming out.
Yeah.
That's why if you're using supersonic rounds, you're always going to have that crack.
How much does the suppressor go for?
The one I want is $1,000.
Jesus Christ.
You can get them as low as $200 though.
Yeah. I bet you those wear out though.
Nah, I mean, it depends. If you get them full auto rated, some are made out of titanium. I wouldn't get a titanium. I think steel actually lasts longer.
Does it?
But no, you're not going to wear out a suppressor. I guarantee you. You bought one, you're not going to wear it out in your lifetime.
I barely go shooting anymore.
For one thing, you can't afford the ammo to wear it out.
No, I can't. I couldn't even afford enough bullets to wear it out. So,
yes. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. If I ever can scratch up an extra $1,000, I'm definitely ordering one because I'm not going to, I'm never going to use a 5.56 as my home defense weapon because I don't want to shoot a bunch of holes all the way through my house.
Yeah.
But I also don't even want to fire off a 9mm in my house. So if I get a suppressor and someone breaks in and I live in Texas, I'm just saying.
They'll never know what they hit them.
What's that sound? Oh, I'm leaking. That's why I don't get why people break into people's houses in Texas.
I don't understand. Yeah.
Any state that has the castle doctrine, it's not worth it.
Definitely not.
They're like, oh, is taking someone's life worth your TV? I'm like, is my TV worth them giving up their life?
Yeah, it's the other way around.
Let's put the onus on the asshole that broke into the house.
Exactly.
But we also live in a day and age where we don't do that either.
Yeah, everybody,
So yeah, it's super awesome.
They only stole because they're victims, Josh. They had to feed their families.
Exactly.
Not because they're just going to buy some motherfucking crack with it.
I mean, I'm just saying. But yeah, the thing about these laws is a lot of them get grandfathered in, so this would be a good time to get one if you can, but make sure you check your local laws in your jurisdiction to make sure that you can legally do it. But I would definitely take advantage of it, and I would not be throwing stocks on my pistol, PCC.
You can afford it, do it.
Yeah, so I was super stoked about that. So
That's awesome.
back to your little loser of the week, Troy, in the WNBA. Formal NBA player declares for the 2027 WNBA draft to challenge the inclusion rules. The sport world blew up this past weekend after former NBA stars Enes,
I think.
Enes Kanter Freedom and Royce White both publicly announced that they're declaring for the 2027 WNBA draft. White claimed he now identifies as a transgender for professional basketball, while Kanter Freedom released a video wearing a WNBA hoodie stating that under the league's current collective bargaining agreement, rules regarding self-identification, he meets every requirement to compete. Both former pros admitted that they are intentionally putting the WNBA's eligibility policies to the test, arguing that if self-identification is all that is required, 2 6'8" former WNBA athletes should technically be allowed to play against female athletes, or the league must officially declare the rule prohibiting men.
I think it's funny. I don't think they actually will, but I mean they should.
I like what they're doing.
Yeah,
I respect what they're doing.
Yeah, they're putting, if you're going to make your league political, then don't be mad when the opposition is going to fucking troll you with fucking these types of things.
Yeah, I mean, technically, they're standing up for women.
They are standing up for women. The fact that people were mad that Sophie Cunningham said that she believes women should only be playing women's sports, and people are mad about that, this shows you how ridiculous this day and age is.
And I still can't. Granted, I know mainstream media that nobody watches, but somehow still has meaning. Is there? But like, how is this still a thing?
I don't know. I don't understand how this trans issue is just, especially with sports. I mean, be what you want. I could give two shits. Live your life how you want to live it. I don't care. But when you're forcing women who may not believe that, just because you say you're a woman, that you're a woman, they shouldn't have to fucking comply to what you think. I mean, just say rules. If you can't give birth to a child,
that's not a rule. If you don't have a double X chromosome, you can't play.
Yeah, there you go.
Period.
Yep.
Because there are some women who can't give birth, Kevin.
Well, whatever, yeah. If you don't have double X chromosomes, you can't play in the fucking... If you weren't born with double X chromosomes, you can't play in the fucking league.
Well, that's what's the whole point, and I'm sure people, that's sexist. The whole point that any women's sports league exists is because on an elite level, women cannot compete against men, period.
Yes.
It's not sexist, it's reality.
How many women have actually... How many trans men... Is that what it is? Is it trans men? When a woman
I don't know. How many women pretend to be a man join professional or any sport?
Exactly. Because it's not possible. Because at an elite level, they're not going to make it.
I would argue that the dudes dressing up as girls competing in girls' sports are losers in their sports.
Oh, no. They're fucking pathetic losers. That's what they are.
It's like, I can't make it in my sport, so I'm going to pretend to be a girl and just dominate.
Unless you want to walk around with a dress and a wig, I can give two shits. I'm going to laugh at you. Sorry, you're funny looking.
You might get some Snickers.
Yeah, especially if you have a beard or something. Like, if you're not going to commit to it, then, you're just half-assing it. It's funny.
It is ma'am.
But it's not ma'am. I'm going to call you sir. But whatever. I mean, people want to do this professionally or into college sports or whatever to win a gold medal or whatever. You don't look cool. You're not a fighter. You're not a champion for trans anything. What you are is you're a pathetic loser that couldn't make it as a man.
Well, yeah, other than left-wing morons, nobody celebrates these people.
Yeah.
Like, you're a loser.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
like, if you want to be a weirdo on your private time or even if you go out in public, whatever, don't get upset when people are like, what the fuck? Hey, look at that guy. I mean, yeah, look at that. Then, fine. But when you start delving into where you're competing and taking things away from other people, then that's when it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
So it's just my opinion. I don't give a shit if you agree with it. You can form your own, and yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Don't even have that tied up. Damn it. Oh, wait.
Maybe fuck yourself.
So, what you alluded to earlier, manufacturing the hate. DOJ indicted former SPLC executive in massive fraud scheme. The saga surrounding the Southern Poverty Law Center reached a boiling point on Wednesday, August 12th, after the Department of Justice unsealed a superseding federal indictment charging former SPLC executive Heidi Birch with wire fraud, bank fraud, and money laundering. The federal government accuses the SPLC of duping donors out of millions of dollars under the guise of dismantling hate groups while secretly funneling over $3 million to confidential informants inside groups like the Ku Klux Klan and the neo-Nazi organizations. The DOJ alleges the informants used the money to buy Klan robes, fund cross burnings, and keep the extremist groups active, effectively creating a manufactured outrage machine to keep the donor money flowing.
That's exactly what they did.
What'd you want me to do with the money? They got to think I'm one of the guys. Hey, everybody, I saw you're a little tattered, and I got you something nice and
I just
new.
want to let you know, but, if you don't keep donating, why can't this be like, we don't need your money anymore. We won. We did it. We beat racism.
That's the problem, because with organizations like this, they need that to keep. They can't ever solve their own problem because then the donations run out, and they don't get any more money.
Yeah, so you got to start donating to the people that you're fucking that you had to fight.
I mean, really, I'm not saying there's not good people out there, but like if you have an organization that's going against something, they're literally fighting against their own interests as far as being relevant and being around, because once they solve the problem, then there's no reason for them to be there. So I'm betting this isn't the only time something like this is happening.
Like me starting like a GoFundMe page because this bully keeps kicking me in the nuts, but then I give some of my money so he can buy him fucking steel toe shoes.
So what's up at Steel Toe Booze? Next month, I already got them in my cart. We're getting the actual Kiss boots.
Yeah. It's just retarded. It's just, god damn. And I'm guessing people are like, I know people are running cover for this. I mean, they're probably like, they're trying to defend it like, well, they were just doing it to, to get people on the inside. They had to.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people that are, because nobody can realize that maybe the organization they're donating to are a bunch of fucking phonies and fucking money-hungry bitches. So.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, I think it deserved it. And then I saw some story. Like, just do informants to infiltrate, like, the headlines from the left. They just totally twist what happened. That's a lot of fucking money for informants.
Oh, yeah.
If it was legitimate, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot. $3 million? What's everybody getting? I'll be an informant. I'll shave my head or whatever I had to do to get $200,000.
I don't even have to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
I'm already bald.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if I'll get a swastika tattoo. I just think that might be too much.
So, yeah, well, here's the thing. You can give me all that money, and then I'm just not going to do anything.
What is that fucking movie? The one with Seth Rogen in it. where he like I don't know, like the press person for the person running for president that Charlize Theron. Did you watch that one?
It's not ringing a bell.
All right, so the first scene is him being like he infiltrates a neo-Nazi group, and he's like trying to be a neo-Nazi, and all of a sudden they give him a fucking swastika tattoo, and he's Jewish. And so by the end of the movie, all he did was make it like a little running man. It's funny. It was.
What are we gonna do with this?
It was very.
That's why I think it's funny. I like all these podcasts that get caught like taking money from China to try to be pro-China. I would take money from anybody, and I'm just going to take the money.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you were supposed to talk nice about us. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'll take your money.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I'm not going to do that. Sorry, you're dirty.
Whoever-
This last story is more of a clearing some things up that are going around the internet, which aren't technically true. Trial of the century. Defense fights death penalty as Tyler Robinson faces evidence hearing in the Charlie Kirk assassination. The high-stakes legal battle surrounding the September 25th assassination of Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk's continues to dominate national headlines in Utah courtrooms. 23-year-old suspect Tyler James Robinson, who was turned in by his family following a massive multi-agency manhunt, faces 10 felony counts, including capital aggravated murder, for allegedly firing a single fatal shot from a rooftop during Kirk's campus event. While prosecutors present what they call overwhelming evidence, including DNA match to the trigger of the Mauser rifle and text messages allegedly confessing to his roommate, Robinson has not entered a guilty plea. So all that stuff about him saying he pleaded guilty is bullshit. Instead, his defense team has launched an aggressive court filing to strike the death penalty from the table. Disputing prosecution's claims about political motivation and questioning the reliability of state's crime lab evidence. The internet conspiracy theory swirling around the high-profile case. The judge has denied defense motions to drop capital punishment, setting up a brutal legal showdown when formal trial proceedings kick off. So, did you hear the fucking excuse that the defense made as far as why he shouldn't get the death penalty?
Yeah. What was it again?
That he only killed one person.
Oh, yeah, he didn't kill multiple people,
So he shouldn't
get the death penalty.
He shouldn't get the death penalty. Even
He
though
only
he
shot one shot, and he didn't try killing a bunch of people, so...
Yeah, he planned it. He showed up. And if you're a Candace Owens listener, I can only imagine how many hairs you're pulling out right now. Executed an innocent person. And because of that, and it was only one person and
only
one bullet,
one person, though.
that he shouldn't get the death penalty.
Yeah, but he also, and he wasn't, he didn't get groomed by the LGBTQ community and his trans.
What the hell did you tell me that Candace Owens said?
There's no way that he could have done it because, the LGBT whatever Q community could not have groomed him because, he ate a Chick-fil-A. She had receipts of Chick-fil-A. I don't know if that's his receipts. They were just receipts.
I don't know if it's a readily known fact, but the more Chick-fil-A you eat, the less susceptible you are to subversion.
Is that true?
It has something to do with their pickles. I mean, the science is out there. Look it up yourself.
They are a Christian-based.
I'm just saying.
Obviously. You can't just like Chick-fil-A.
I just had the honey pimento chicken sandwich today, and it was delicious. Extremely messy, but it is good.
Chick-fil-A is a very good place to eat. They're delicious.
Yes, I like their breakfast.
Their breakfast is good.
Even though I never make it over there because
I barely ever make Chick-fil-A. I mean, when I do, they actually go. It's always full. I mean, it's always packed. But they always go through the. They go pretty fast. So.
Sometimes you ever roll down your window to see what the hell the person's talking? Because I don't know if they have it. I'm assuming up there they have people that take your order in the line. I always roll my window down to see what the hell they're talking about. It's like, what the fuck? They got like 5 things on their menu. Just order your shit and go.
Like, why are you having a conversation?
Yeah, it's like, oh, so, like, can I get like an extra pickle, not extra pickles? An extra pickle. Pickle.
I always.
I want to hear you say it without the S.
There's nothing worse than like you drive up to a drive-thru. You're like, yes, it's one vehicle, but then you see like there's like 10 people on a goddamn expedition. You're like, fuck.
Damn it. Oh my God. I don't know if it's their microphone or the employee just wasn't paying attention, but I went to this place called Chop Chop yesterday, and I go up there and I say, I want a lighter chicken with fried rice, add an egg. What? Add an egg. Oh, okay. I would also like a lighter steak, fried rice, add an egg. Extra steak? Egg. EGG. Then I was like, I also want 2 orders of spicy wontons and 1 order of spring rolls. So that was just one order of spring rolls. So they got the food part right. I didn't get any spring rolls, and I only got 1 order of spicy wontons.
What the hell?
And then when I pulled up to give her my card, the bitch was like, had an attitude with me. Like I was wrong.
Yeah. No, I'm the one who's right. I'm the one ordering.
Yeah. And I'm not like one of those people that like are like the customer's always right, because customers can be assholes. But I don't know. She might have been frustrated because her equipment sucks.
Why do you need an extra egg?
No, you add an egg. It's good. If you're ever down here again, fried rice is supposed to have egg in it, but these don't. So we always put add an egg.
They don't put egg in the fried rice.
They don't.
Well, duh.
And the weird thing is like, I'm not going to go through the drive-thru anymore because, like I said, I don't know if it's an equipment thing. I'm just going to order it online for pickup because they offer the egg. But when you ask, they're like, what? Extra steak? Do you want any sauces? No, do not put. And then they didn't give me any fortune cookies. And I think that was a spiteful move, Kevin.
That was
like they were acting like I was the problem.
You get no future, sir.
I'm
Your
not going to.
Future is a blank hole of no egg.
And I'm just saying, incidentally, that night I did not win the lottery, so I feel like I should file a lawsuit.
Yeah, you didn't get any
Chop.
lottery numbers. Oh man, could have won.
I feel like they're liable.
Yeah, that's
I'm just
bullshit.
saying. I don't know. I have a very short level. I have a very low level of bullshit when I'm going through drive-thrus, especially because of all the we deserve $35 an hour. Blah 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 blah.
I guarantee if you get $35 an hour as a drive-through fucking.
I mean, I think it was 20, but it's like
whatever. It doesn't.
And now they ask for tips.
Yeah, that's fucking horseshit.
It's like you can't even do like most of them can't even do their fucking job right.
No, well, I mean, people are graduating without even being able to read, so I don't know what the fuck they just put pictures on the fucking screen like burger.
We had to go to pictures because the words just aren't jiving. They didn't go to pancake class, Kevin.
So they're like, "Did you want to moo?" Because it's a little pull string one.
That's right. It's
That's
like
what steak
pull
is.
strings on the menu.
Yeah, that's how you do. Just
Can I get 12 count?
It's just animal noises so people know what the fuck you're ordering.
Yeah, that's probably about right. You got anything left for happenings?
I do not.
Well, then we'll just roll into Matt's movie review of the week.
Matt's movie review of the week.
Brought to you by...
I churn butter and review movies, and I'm all out of butter.
Matt's churn butter, no butter's better.
We give him the title. He watches the movie. You get the opinion you never asked for. This is Matt's weekly movie review. I like movies.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite movie reviewer, Matt. I'm sorry I could not be there live with you guys. I decided to go to the beach and get some warmth and freedom. Just kidding. So, unfortunately I couldn't be there today, but I will be there next week with you guys, doing another movie review and talking to Josh and Kevin about all the good things. Hopefully they don't give me too much crap for being gone this week. But anyway, I wanted to record this video for you. Since we were talking about racism today, I wanted to do a movie review on a pretty appropriate movie, and that is The Blackkklansman. This is a Spike Lee joint from a few years back, starring John David Washington, Adam Driver, Laura Harrier, and the person everybody loves to hate, Topher Grace. Thank you, Spider-Man. And I'm just going to get this out of the way right away. If you're somebody who doesn't like hearing the N-word all the time for an entire movie, or pretty much any racist or derogatory term towards any minority, you might want to skip this movie. It definitely lays into it. I mean, the movie is called The Blackkklansman, for crying out loud. So you should know what you're getting into, and it's made by Spike Lee, so it's going to be a little bit over the top in that case. But the crazy part about this movie I found was that it is based on a true story. John David Washington plays Ron Stallworth, who is a black police officer, rookie police officer in Colorado Springs in the 70s, who somehow manages to infiltrate the local chapter of the KKK. And how he does it is crazy. He gets bored at his desk one day and literally calls them up. He sees an ad in the paper about them. He knows it's about the Klan. So he calls them up and says, yeah, I want some more information from you. And they call him back, and he fools them into thinking that he's this white guy who hates black people and hates all kinds of people, but especially black people. That's how this whole thing goes. He gets on the phone and basically prank calls them pretending to be a white guy. Uses his, what a friend of mine used to call his weatherman voice, his white weatherman voice. And it's pretty funny. It's good. But there's just one problem with that, is they will eventually want to meet him in person. And he uses his real name. He doesn't come up with a fake name. He calls himself Ron Stallworth, which quickly gets pointed out to him by his white police officers, fellow police detectives. So obviously he can't just show up at a Klans meeting and say, hey, I'm Ron Stallworth. It's me from the phone. Can't do that. That would not go over very well. So they bring in another detective, Flip Zimmerman, who's played by Adam Driver, to physically play Ron whenever they have to meet Ron in person. So basically you have David Washington playing Ron on the phone, and you have Adam Driver playing Ron in person. And somehow it actually worked. Now, eventually, some people kind of catch on to it or want to test Adam, and that's when Adam's acting skills really get into high gear. And it's good. He has a lot of moments that it's just funny. It's awkward, but it's because he's being racist. He has to play his character right. But it's also really funny. So Ron even managed to fool David Duke, the head of the Klan at the time, into thinking he was a white man over the phone. And then when they meet Adam Driver in person, he thinks it's him. But there's also a scene where Black Ron, real Ron, has to meet him and basically be his security for this Klan event, which right away doesn't go right. Everybody it's just really awkward and interesting. I won't spoil the movie for you, but it's been out a few years, so if you haven't seen it, I don't care. John David Washington is great in this movie. I've liked him since he was in Ballers, the show with The Rock. It's on Netflix now, so go see it. He's been great in that. He was in Tenet, which not a whole lot went right with Tenet, but I did like him, and he's going to be fine. His career is going to be fine. He's got a good dad. Mr. Washington. What impressed me most was how he balances everything. It's obviously a very serious topic for the movie. When you're dealing with racism, hatred, violence, and some pretty ugly parts about the American history. But at the same time, parts of the movie are really funny, mainly when he talks to the Klan. And like I said, when he goes and he is security for them. It's really good. Adam Driver is really good too. He hasn't done a movie that I haven't liked him in. Kylo Ren in Star Wars.
So when I said he's got a good dad, it came through.
It just wasn't written very well. So I thought he kind of had trouble with that. But otherwise,
it's just me because I did a movie review one time.
He hasn't done anything that I haven't liked.
Oh no, I added myself so I could tell him an actor's
with
name.
This movie, he gets in situations that are really awkward, but it's also shows off his comedic performance. So it's really awkwardly funny. He also dives into that character, does get into the racism, but just so he can prove that he is Ron Stallworth, wants to be part of the Klan, everything like that. He does a really good job. Laura Harrier is also really good as Patrice, who Ron Stallworth meets earlier on. She's an activist in the Black movement back then, and she's really good. I didn't know much about her, but she's good. She gives a different perspective on race and policing that becomes pretty important to Ron's character later on. And then there's the music. The soundtrack in this movie is great. Most Spike Lee movies, there's a really good soundtrack. And everything really fits, I think. It really adds a ton of personality to the movie. Great 70s music. So but being a Spike Lee movie is also one of the biggest criticisms I have on it, because with Spike Lee, who I like Spike Lee for the most part, but his movies tend to get very preachy, and this does not. This is definitely a great example of it. It gets preachy. It goes over the top on some things to kind of prove and move along what he's trying to sell, the story he's trying to sell, and the point he's trying to make. It does have a message, and overall, I think it's a good message. But there are definitely moments where it stops feeling more of a movie at the point and starts feeling like Spike Lee is just standing in front of a screen with a megaphone and being like, did everybody get the point? There's a point in this movie. It's about racist. White people suck. Black people are awesome. That's basically part of the towards the end of the movie is what it's trying to say. But the main part is racism is bad. Not all white people, not all black people, not all Hispanics, not all minorities. Some people are awful and some people are really good, and they can work together and everything. So basically racism is bad is what this is trying to say. He just kind of goes out on a limb and pushes his own narrative, which is sometimes just awful. But otherwise, the movie is very good. Despite the occasional laying it on thick, I thought Blackkklansman was very good. It's funny, it's uncomfortable, it gets disturbing sometimes and completely ridiculous, but somehow it all works together. It all works well together. Again, John David Washington is fantastic. Adam Driver is great as always. The music is excellent. And the fact that this basic premise actually happened makes the movie even better for me. Overall, I'm giving this movie a 7.5 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 7.8. I'll give it a 7.8 out of 10. Definitely worth checking out if you haven't seen it yet. But remember my warning, if you're not into racist movies, if you're not into hearing that N-word, hearing all sorts of derogatory names and words being said, don't see the movie. If you don't care, or if you know that it's important and you kind of look past all that and you say, what is this movie? I want to be entertained. Definitely see this movie. It's absolutely worth.
If your jam
definitely earned its
isn't
R-rating
racist movies, this isn't for you.
About its language whatsoever. So as of right now, it's not included in any major streaming subscription. It was for a while, but then it got taken off, probably for a reason. But you can rent it or buy it on Prime Video. So definitely worth checking that out if you haven't already seen it, or if you're interested in seeing it again. Definitely worth grabbing. Next week, I am planning on reviewing The End of Oak Street with Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor about dinosaurs and a street being moved. It sounds very interesting to me. So unless anybody has another movie they want me to check out, if you do, please let us know in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you next week, you cinephiles.
I like movies.
If you're not into racist movies.
Let me just put one check mark. Check box that you need to be able to check before seeing it. If you're not into racist movies. I wonder if he was like, if you're uncomfortable
Yes.
with racism.
If you're not into them.
I have a whole volume in my collection. They're Blazing Saddles, American History X.
Yeah. I got one shelf that says racist movies.
It's like, well, it's going to be one of those weekends. I'm getting in my underwear and making me some popcorn. I turn up the heat. I want to be sweating. That was good.
I don't know how you can do it, but I mean, if you can make that a soundbite.
I'm pretty sure I can.
Yeah.
I have the technology.
Because I want to play that every so often.
If you're not into racist movies, have you seen that movie?
No, I haven't.
I haven't
It
either.
sounds good. He actually did a pretty good job explaining it. So
That was a good review.
yeah, it's just that last part.
Matt drops these little jewels
Yeah,
every time, every now and again.
like the Supergirl one.
Yes.
Basically call that girl ugly.
Look, God didn't want her to be. We're just sitting in the background because like he almost does a what's review, and we're just like, oh. That's what makes his reviews genuine.
Oh, I know. Like,
That's why I really enjoy his movie reviews.
You know, when you drop comments like that, you just, he's just going from the heart, basically.
Yes, he really enjoys movies, and that's what he talks about. So,
Yeah.
well, you got anything else?
I do not.
Well, then I guess that brings us to our music video of the week,
We
which
have a
is
music video this week?
we do. It's Better Act Right.
Ooh.
I figured we'd wrap up this topic with a twangy country song
Yes.
about getting your ass beat back in Gen X.
Oh, yeah. All right, yeah.
So
We can't have too many more songs, can we?
I don't know. I'm just going off of the shirts
Oh, gotcha.
because I'm going to be replaying these
Yeah.
because I like this segment.
Okay.
So what I've been doing is I've been saving all the shirts because I've already uploaded most of the music videos. So if the shirt's not on there, if I already played it, I don't give a shit. We're playing it again. But this week,
Hold on. I still think you need to make a song with white slurs in it.
I bet considering Grok's first
It ain't
complaint,
racist if it's against white people. That could be the name of the song.
I can probably. I got 1 month left of Revid, so I got 5,000 credits to burn through. So I could probably make that happen.
Okay, cool.
But what are we looking at? Country, rock, techno?
Man, it's got to be country, right?
Probably. Yeah. Could probably do something.
Let's put the good ones in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that'd be
We'll
a good
work
one.
on that.
Yeah.
Make sure we get that in the mix.
Just call it like white slur country or something. I don't know.
Welcome to White Slur Country. We're all just a bunch of dumbass crackers.
All right, let's go to the movie.
All right. Well, thanks to everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe. We had one comment talking shit about Kevin, which I'm not going to lie, I think is funny. So if you want to comment and talk shit about Kevin, do lots of that.
Do lots of it. I don't care. I find it funny too.
But until next weekend or next week, I'm Josh.
I'm Kevin.
And this was the Lost Art of Common Sense.
Common Sense.
Common Sense.
Keep that vinyl spinning.
And remember, don't be boring, be a pirate.
Keep that vinyl spinning production. Custom MVs from the lost art of common sense. We keep it real, we keep it loud, we keep it spinning. Keep that vinyl spinning production. Vinyl spinning.
Oh, honey, come sit with Grandma a minute. Oh, honey, come sit with Grandma a minute. Born in the 70s, raised in the 80s, son. No helmets, no timeouts, just go have some fun. Mama said, mind your that raw. Wooden spoon from the kitchen, switch from the tree out back. Flip, flop, flying, yeah, left a little crack. We learned real quick, no time for the sass. That's just how it was in the Gen X class. We didn't get coddled, we didn't get praised. We got corrected and we turned out okay. Better act right, better act right. That's what they told us every single night. Better act right, better act right. Hand, belt, switch, spoon, take flight. Yeah, we got whooped and we turned out tough. Self-reliant, tolerant, more than enough. Better act right, oh yes, you better. Oh, grandma's coming for that behind, honey. Now we're the parents, but we do it all wrong. Trying to be best friends, singing the same soft song. No more wooden spoons, just timeouts and talks. Raising little snowflakes who can't handle the walk. We survived the whoopings, learned respect and grit. Tough love made us strong, we never quit. But now we're scared to parents, scared to make them cry. Gen X forgot the lesson, and that's why they sigh. Now you listen here, child. I said better act right. Don't make me count to 3. 1, 2. We got raised right, and it made us free. Better act right, better act right. That's what made our generation all right. Better act right, better act right. Tough love built us strong day and night. We laugh about it now, but back in the day, you heard them words and you straightened up right away. Better act right. Love you, sugar. Now go clean your room.